Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Apologies for not publishing videos for the last 2 days. I know none of you are watching, anyways. But still, I want to uh, apologize for my laziness because there's no reason really for that. I was just not in the mood to do or to record the video. And the second reason would be kids are very crazy in the morning, and it was a very long weekend for me. So here I come, trying to create a trading plan for today. It's a bit late, I know, but it's never late. It's better late than never, right? So without further ado, let's dive right into what seems to be a correcting market. All right, so this is the daily time frame for Bitcoin. Quite significant correction for the last 4 days. Wow, and it looks like the trend is not stopping. It's not stopping. All right, and we're seeing some major support somewhere near 4,400. So I would hope maybe the current downtrend would stop at around this area, because if the price breaks 4,400, that would mean a very, very different story, right? That means that we're probably gonna be saying goodbye to the most recent upward rally, and we're probably gonna be seeing the downtrend of Bitcoin for a few days or even a few weeks, depending on what we're dealing with right now. But definitely 44,000 will be the price point that I will be paying very special attention to. And as long as Bitcoin's price doesn't break 44,000, we're still in a uptrend rally, which is good. But however, the possibility of Bitcoin breaking 44,000, according to Adam's reflection, is very, very high. It looks like once it breaks that, we're going to be seeing something around 42,000. So the next support will be around 42,000, and this is a truly important support, because as you can see, there are couples resistance here, maybe some here. So the next line of the next line of support will be around 4,200. Having said that, are there opportunities for us to trade within the day range? I don't know. It looks like the downward trend is still ongoing. This support here, so the support at 4,500 was broken very easily. And let's do a quick Adams reflection to see where this is all heading. If you're not familiar with Adams' reflection, there's this book called Adams' Theory of Market. It's a very, very old book written by a major guru. I forgot his name, but he's the creator of indicators such as RSI, MACD, and as such, and he's a very important guy. And in the end, before he left, he decided to pour everything into his latest book, The Atom Theory. He didn't create the atom theory himself. He just bought it off somebody else. But then he later, mentioned that atom theory is probably more accurate than most of the indicators that he has created. But nevertheless, what do you do with atom theory? It's very easy. If you see a candle bar, right, a candlestick that sticks out of a major support, you just take a picture of it like this, take a screenshot of it, and then flip it like this, aligning only the bar itself, leave alone the wicks and stuff, right? So, and what are we seeing? The inverted graphics of the previous screen captured part shows an indication. There's a possibility that is not true, but basically it shows you a possibility where the market is heading. So pretty significant, right? And you can see it's telling us the next support will probably be around 4,400. And I think this is where we're going. Before it goes back up, then, heads back down again. And obviously we don't want to see that, but at least the first part of the Atom theory is telling us the next support level is very close to 4,400. So 4,400 will be where I pay a lot of attention to. I will actually be waiting for price to come down here before I start trading excessively. So that's what I will be doing. But because right now, look at the hourly chart. Look at the 15-minute time frame. It seems to be slowing down a little bit on the 15-minute, which is a good thing. But if you do a quick draw like this, screen brush. If you do a quick draw of the trend here, you can see that it still hasn't left the slope right here, and that means it could be going down and then heading for 4,400. I will probably be paying close attention to where the price is heading for the next hour or next 2 or 3 hours, because it's definitely showing a sign of slowing down and even coming back up. But chances are that it might be just waiting for another drop down to 4,400, or if we're lucky, it could be actually going up like this and manage a change of direction. Like this. Oops, there we go. But either way, we'll have to wait until this kind of consolidates for a couple hours before it steps back up again. Then I would know that it's safe for us to get into the market. All right, so my next point of entry or point of interest will be if the price goes up here. So I'll set up an alert at 4,500. So that, and it's also a resistance here, because for the last couple candle bars, the price stops at 4,500. Not 45,000. I'm not good with math. I mess up with numbers all the time. So if you hear me say 4,500, I mean what I really mean is 45,000. You get that. You get the idea. It doesn't really matter. What's important is really where the trend is, right? All right. So that's my trading plan for Bitcoin. I will still be waiting patiently. It looks like they have managed to build a bottom here at 44,734. But okay, it looks like there may have been, if I switch back to the 4-hour time frame, right? Reset, make it look nice. So there are a couple of support here. So support and resistance here. It might be forming a very nice support around this line, but we don't know yet. We have to wait until the candlesticks to tell us. We cannot, just think about that for ourselves, because the downward trend is still there, and we could be seeing this, right? This is a very, very strong possibility, although a very nice consolidation is happening right now. So here we go. All right. ETH. I'm not sure about ETH. I actually bought ETH at about 3,300, which is dumb of me. I should have waited. The reason that I bought it was, there was some major, like for quite a few days, um, the the price was able to maintain above the level of 3,200. And I see that as a sign of significant growth for the future. But apparently, I'm wrong. And I'm wrong a lot. That's why I test with very small orders. And if I'm incorrect or if I'm wrong, if I'm losing money, I can quickly stop loss. And that's a strategy behind it, because nobody can say that they're correct 100%. We're all guessing here. What I'm taking it really is to make a more or less educated guess, so that the winning probability for my trades are higher than the losing probability of my trades. And in the end, if you combine everything together, that will make a profit, because you're making more money than you're losing money, and in the end, by the end of the day, you make some money. In some people's case, it's millions of dollars. In some people, it's just $100. Depends on how big your portfolio is. But that doesn't matter, right? Right now, Ethereum is coming to a very, very significant edge. If we were looking at the daily time frame, it's almost closing to 3,000, which is very, very important. The reason for that is because if it breaks 3,000, it means it's gonna go all the way down here, and it's not looking good. So we might be seeing the price might be going down to 2,700. But that's not the possibility of that is there, but it's not that high. We're still seeing the downward trend, but it's slowing down a little bit right now, so that's good. If we were to All right. So what I'll be doing is I will watch very, very closely here for this line. If the price breaks here, if the price can stay above this line, above this area, that means there's a strong support here, and that's good. If the price cannot sustain above this area, that means the downward or the shorting side of things are much stronger, and I would consider selling at least half of my current portfolio, just to make sure that I don't lose too much money. It's a stop loss that I'm setting at $2,992. So still for ETH, wait for 3,000. Wait at 3,000 if the price can come down here. And we can also verify that by invoking atom theory, right? The first candlestick that changes in major direction, right? We can take a look at this. So just do a quick screen capture. Ooh, okay. So it's telling us that the price will break through 2,900, 2,996, and then it'll quickly come back up. All right. So this might be where the shorting satisfactory side, and I think it's definitely worth betting on trying to hold a long position, trying to open a long position here at 3,000 might be a good thing. I don't know, but the probability of succeeding is slightly higher than just buying up here. And you can see that there are a couple shadows, downward shadow here, that's also making this a possibility. So yeah, I will be very interested in if the price goes above 3080, because that means that the trend has changed. So wait around 3,000 for ETH, and be alerted if it goes above 3080. All right. So that's my trading plan for ETH. And in a short, in a word, I'm not buying, or I'm not shorting or longing anything. I'm just waiting for the price, for the trend to show itself. And that's the thing you should do. ICP, same thing, really. Once you've, like, the thing about crypto is very few of these cryptocurrency coins have their own a special trend, and it looks like that the trend is very similar, at least for ICP. It's very similar to that of ETH and Bitcoin. I'll need to get rid of this. So it looks like I will have to move the alarm here. This alarm is to make sure that I know once the price level breaks the support, and I can probably be able to sell some of my ICP. I still have a few thousand coins left. Maybe I'll need to get rid of them. But this is the day range, right? Let's look at the 4-hour range. So the 4-hour seems to be okay. All right. So it looks like we're still going downwards, quite with some significant downward force. I would wait before I get into the market, same as Ethereum. It's just there's no sign of slowing down, not yet. Oh, this is actually the sign of slowing down, but you never know, right? But this definitely looks promising, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And what I'll do is, in case it comes back up again above 57, I'm just guessing. I just randomly put a price line above the consolidation area. If it breaks out the consolidation, I'll know by alert, and this is definitely a great opportunity for me to get into it. All right, so that has, let me see how much time. Okay, 17 minutes. I can probably do one more because I'm lazy. Talking about these is tiring. And I really don't have that much of oh, look at this. So Solana has been making a lot of noise lately, right? This is a very, very nice downward shadow. If you're able to look, there's a 15-minute at least a 15-minute shadow right here. If you were paying very close attention to Solana, you should be able to buy in at this price, because this is where you can definitely give it a test. And for this, look at you can look at it's definitely slowing down. The downward trend, and there's this major coming back down and come back up trend. So I would probably, it looks like that. So this is let me go back to hourly time frame. Let me go back to hourly time frame. All right. So for hourly time frame, it's showing that it's slowing down here, right? Definitely, and the new price point might be 45, 44. And what I'll do is I will find a point of entry right here. If the price level can bounce back a little bit, without I will be probably, yeah, I don't know. Right now it seems like a good opportunity to get in, because we are seeing a very healthy going down, then quickly pull back up. Then the support is right here. So this is probably where we should get in. But I'm a little bit concerned about Bitcoin moving down, because that's definitely going to drag Solana down in the pit. But then again, the philosophy of my trading philosophy is that if you see the opportunity to get into the market, you should do it because it fits every single checkbox, right? Because the trend, it's slowing down, right? The bigger major trend is still up. Not for the 4 hour, but just look at this shadow, right? It's very nice. But for the day trend, it's still very, very healthy. Solana has been making a lot of significant growth. Look at the volume here, right? Crazy. We are also seeing a very nice pattern that's telling us to get in right away. So not right away. I'll probably be waiting for it 63 again. Yeah, I'll be waiting for 63 just in case. So Solana, but I will not buy any futures. I will just get I'll just buy the coin Solana USDT or Solana USD pair instead of the perpetual futures contract because of how fluctuating these coins are. It's safer just to get the coin so that if you make a mistake, you don't get busted right away. All right, so I guess that's it for today. Not a very nice day for long position holders, but as they say, right, if when people are fearful, you should be greedy. This is the opportunity to be greedy, at least to pay very close attention to the market, to look at the price level. If the sign of downward trend it's slowing down, that's definitely a good opportunity for us to get into the market and then try to squeeze some juice out of it. Why not, right? This is what we do. All right, thank you very much for your time. That's it for me. I will be just trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, ICP, and Solana for today. BNB, I don't know. I can only track 4 coins every day, so I'm just gonna skip BNB. I want to be able to focus and make money. So if you spend too much time trying to figure out too many coins, you'll end up very tired, and at the same time, worst of all, probably not gonna make enough money or even losing money. That's not good, right? So all right, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.